Hi, my name is Alexis Blazer, and this is my video for incoming freshmen at Willow Canyon High School. First, I'm going to start off with talking about a few tips for being successful in high school. The first tip to being successful is to make a lot of friends. Join a club, whether or not it's academic based or whether or not it's just for fun. It will help you find friends, and it'll also help you figure out what you want to do with the rest of your life. A major thing that will help you out if you are a procrastinator or if you don't do well in school is online school. You can do Primavera for your course, for your electives during summer or even during school. And high school is free during school. You can make up courses or take classes that you're meant to take next year. You can basically just do everything that you need to get done. Saturday school. It's every other week and very helpful. You retake your tests, make up anything that you need to. If you're a procrastinator or if you don't like to do your work or anything like that, a good thing to do is just pick one night out of every week and just do your work that night, okay? You don't need to do it every night. Just pick one night. Don't go out with your friends. Don't watch movies. Just do your work, and hopefully that will help you out with that. Your full name or your name to the students?
Miss Hook.
And what do you do here?
I'm a counselor.
All right, well, I have a few questions for you, if that's okay.
Okay.
All right. What would you recommend to all incoming freshmen?
What would I recommend? I would recommend that every student get involved in some sort of extracurricular activity, whether it be sports or clubs or volunteer work, but something to kind of develop strong ties and involvement to the school community.
Thank you. Alright, some things to avoid while you're in high school. Well, the first one is being late. If you're late, then you get sent to SWIP and you've wasted like half of your class by the time you get back. So try not to be late, set your alarm, get to class on time, don't stay out in the hallways, just get to class. You have 5 minutes. Another tip or another thing to avoid would be ditching. Okay, I mean, it's the days that you ditch that you miss the most important things. And if you ditch a lot, then you miss everything, and you have to make it all up. And most likely, you won't pass your class. It is not something that's a good idea. Breaking the dress code, you get sent to the nurse's office, and again, you miss your class. If you decide to smoke on campus or get in a fight or do anything that will get you in trouble, you get sent to OCR and you don't learn the same way that everyone else does. Instead, you are forced to do it all on your own in a classroom, quiet, without being able to ask anyone any questions. Hi, state your name.
McKinley Lawless.
And what grade are you in?
I'm a sophomore.
So I'm going to ask you a few questions, okay? Alright, so as a sophomore, what do you wish you were told your freshman year coming into high school?
I wish that somebody had told me that it's more important to kind of focus on schooling instead of, like first year high school, there's so many new people, there's so many boys and all this stuff, and, nobody ever told me that if I focused on that kind of stuff that I was gonna, fail, and I completely screwed my freshman year because nobody told me that.
Yeah. Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
No.
Okay. What was school like for me? For me, school was basically just something that, held me back. To me, some of the classes were too fast-paced, and that made it difficult for me to get all the work done on time. The other classes were too slow and barely gave me any work, so it's like, let's not do this, basically. No matter how boring or how tired you are, you have to just go to class and get the work done, and if you don't feel like doing it, you still have to do it. Like, don't be me. And because for me, I'm a procrastinator, and that caused a lot of problems for me. I'm a senior and I had a full schedule, so don't procrastinate. If I could go back and change anything about my high school experience, I would probably make friends and join clubs and be more active academically. And I would also, I would go to class more. I don't know. I could count on my hand the amount of times I ditched. More like I would do my work more, and I would try even harder to do my work. Some things I wish I was told. I wish that I was told about the whole iSchool thing and the online school, because that would have greatly helped me. I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. I would be way better off. I'd actually have a little bit more faith, and well, I'd probably even be ahead, I guess, if I could do the iSchool thing. If someone told me about that when I was first coming in. I wish I was told that just being late by even a minute or even 5 seconds, you miss half your class. Okay, so if you sleep in, rush to school, okay? Forget your hair, forget your makeup, forget looking all pretty. Get to school, like, as soon as possible. What does high school have to offer? Willow Canyon has a lot to offer. We have a lot of electives, a lot of clubs. We actually have a lot of clubs. There's clubs for personality choices. There's clubs for who you are. There's clubs to help people. And electives, there's CTE electives. There's electives that just help you pass time. There's a bunch of things that Willow has to offer. My plans for the future, I don't really have that many. I plan to go to community college next year, and then for the year after that until I get all my prereqs done. Then I plan to go to university. Still haven't decided which one yet. However, I know that the second I can move out of Arizona, I will. I mean, Arizona is like the most boring state to ever stay in a state. I guess I just plan to get out of here as soon as possible and live the rest of my life. That's really all my plans.